Hey, I just wanted to share a few things. I've been aware just recently that in the midst of waiting, sometimes it's really one of the hardest things to do when you don't know what to do. And many of us are contending for a breakthrough. We're asking God for solutions. We're asking God for the answers. God, I just want to know what I'm supposed to do. And I realized this recently, not recently, I guess I've been realizing on and on, but to another level, that waiting process is one of the most critical times of building trust, of building the satisfaction, this fulfillment of God. All I need is you. You're my fulfillment, not the breakthrough, although I want that, but learning how to be content, not just, okay, I'll settle, but actually finding joy, finding peace, finding this solitude, or this, not even solitude, this awareness of I'm okay. I'm okay because God, you're with me. And we've been, as a family, and I'm just sharing this, we've been navigating a whole bunch of things. It's just been busy. It feels like just go. A lot. We went away, and birthdays. July is our biggest birthday month. We all have one of those for all our kids, and we've been just trying to keep up with everything, from school coming up to decisions we're trying to make. We're trying to buy a home, some things, challenges with school that's been going on. I'm obviously a number of you I'm working with, and we're navigating challenges. You're navigating challenges. You're walking through things. And so I was finding myself tempted, and it just like it was knocking at the door to partner with, to jump in to bed, to kind of say with fear, with pressure. I need to figure this out, because when we're tired, one of the biggest things I realize is what the enemy tries to get us so busy that we're so tired that we have no time for him. He he doesn't even have to do a whole lot of work. We just get ourselves so busy. We get ourselves so caught up in all the different things. We don't discipline ourselves to say no. We don't discipline ourselves to put boundaries and actually create a place to be able to connect, to be able to walk out of peace. I'll tell you, just being on vacation with 4 kids, like I need another vacation. I know you know what I'm talking about, but it's just like that place of you go, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm exhausted. I'm just functioning out of, I got just doing what I got to do, and I just realized that even in those places, it's so important to discipline ourselves, to pull out and say, I've got to just connect with Holy Spirit. Lord, what does that look like? Even if it's 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 20 minutes, whatever it is. On the other side of things, the other thing I realize is, as we're making decisions, as we're in that waiting process, and sometimes we just don't know what to do, but we know that but I want to remind you that God is with us. That as you're walking through the process, that God is with you. You can trust him. And I was just reflecting on that this morning. I'm like, God, I don't know the answers to this, but I'm not going to jump into the place of just frustration or striving or fear or just pressure to figure it out, because my tendency is, if it's outside of my hands to do anything, okay, God, I have to trust you. God, I have to trust you. But if there is something I potentially could do, it's not about trusting God anymore. I just go do it. And so sometimes I believe God actually pulls the ability to do things outside of our hands, so that we can just trust him, that we can know we can trust him. It says he's a lamp unto our feet and a light unto our path. Sometimes we got the light going through the path, and sometimes it's just the lamp in front of us. It's one step at a time. And I feel like we're even in our families in that season too, of just one step at a time. Okay, God, I don't see what's going to happen, but I trust you, so I'll take one step. Okay, I trust you, God, so I take one step. And I just want to encourage you. First of all, you're not alone, and some of you might not be relating to this, but as we're waiting for that breakthrough, the breakthrough is not the fulfillment. The breakthrough is just the icing on top, but the journey of staying engaged in the waiting, of saying, okay, God, I can trust you. What are you saying right now? How are you leading me? I know you're with me, and I know that you're going to take care of me. The other thing that I want to really encourage you is the testimonies. And now listen to me. I know I talk about this all the time, but I've been reflecting on this so much recently, of like how it says feed, in Psalms it talks about feed on the faithfulness of God. And it says this testimonies. When I was discouraged, David says, when I was discouraged, I remembered your testimonies. And that's one of the things in this season of just walking out things, waiting, or trying to believe for breakthrough, when God says do this and you don't see how that could ever happen, or just trust me, I'm bringing the solution to you. It's like, okay, I'm just waiting here. In that place, we can reflect on, oh wait, God, you did this before. You provided when I needed money back here. You provided an employee when I needed it here. You broke through in this situation. You did this. I mean, just this last week when we were gone on vacation, 3 times our family members lost things. My daughter lost a sandal at the beach. It's a good sized beach, and we came back the next day. We're just going to go back to the beach, but we couldn't find it at any place. So we're coming back, and I said, Lord, wouldn't it be just like you that we walk up there and there's a sandal? And exactly that's what happened. We walked up there and there's a sandal sitting on top of the sand. It was just crazy. It was crazy. My daughter lost her wallet. We were at the aquarium, Monterey Bay Aquarium, huge. She took some pictures. She left her wallet in a corner and she forgot when she went. And about 30 minutes later, she realized, I don't have my camera. I mean, not camera. I don't have my wallet. And it was packed out. Well, we went down to the information center and said, hey, we lost this. I go, what's your name? Said the name. They're like, yep, got it right here. And so security brought it down for her. Crazy. I mean, just like that. And then the next day, my son bought like a little squishy ball, green squishy ball. And he had to get out of the car, got up to the hotel room that night, we're going to bed. He couldn't find it. He's like, where is it? And in the midst of it, he went down the next morning to the front desk, said, hey, he's like, Dad, can we just ask him? I'm like, yeah, but a squishy ball, come on. And so he went down to the front desk and he said, hey, did you happen to see a squishy ball? And this is what happened. He goes, oh, actually somebody said they saw something outside. Is it like lime green? He goes, yeah. Went outside, he looked and couldn't find it. And then the guy looked in the trash can, the first one, nothing. Second one, there it is sitting on top. I mean, just kind of crazy. So I just want to release those testimonies. First of all, that things that have been lost will be found, but also how the goodness of God is like, God, you just care so much. So I reflect on the testimonies. I reflect on how God has been just encouraging me to remember what he's done. So I know it's a little bit longer, but I hope you can just listen to it, at least if nothing else. Just listen to it. It may be an encouragement to you that you'll feel life, that you'll feel hope, that you'll feel encouraged in the season, that you can trust him. And sometimes you're just walking like, God, all I know to say is I can trust you. I can trust you. I can trust you. But remember the testimonies. Remember what he's done. Just recall those things in the season, because we've got to keep our mind engaged on truth, not partnering with lies. So I'm just praying grace on you in this season as you're waiting, as you're trusting him, and that you'll find his nearness, and that you know that he's with you in the midst of everything you're walking through. Read Psalms 23. So significant, so near to my heart right now, that he's with us. So I bless you.